Hi, everyone. It's Lorie Lowe. And I thought I would try something a little different in terms of posting to Facebook on the Shape group. I've had such fun kind of sharing my thinking as I've been going through this process of Shape. And I'm so glad that I started posting to the group because I got such great feedback. So I hope this video is an okay way to post. We'll find out. You guys tell me, whatever. Um, so have something to celebrate. Today is my last day of phase two, and I'm about to step out into phase three maintenance. Um, you know, one of the things I've really learned on this whole journey that I think is the most important thing that I've learned, there's lots of techniques and this and that and blah, blah, blah. But the most important thing I learned on this journey is that you never go back to the way you were. Oddly enough, in the time of COVID and pandemic shutdowns and stuff, I sort of believe that about our society. We're never going to go back to the way we were, but we've got to live through the discomfort of becoming something different. And when it comes to weight loss, I don't even know if it's about weight loss. When it comes to changing our life to pursue optimal health, which includes releasing a lot of weight that we don't need, it's clear to me that, we don't just do this for a short term, like phase one, phase two, and then forget about it. I think for me, what made a difference in all the 50 years of dieting that I did in terms of shape, I've embraced in my heart that I will never be that person again. I'm never going to go back. And I haven't been waiting to like be able to eat all these great sugary sweets binge foods that I love. That was always my downfall. I would be on a diet and I would never stop thinking about those other foods. And I would sort of pretend like, oh yeah, I'll just be on a diet for a while and then I won't have a problem with those foods. Nah, the problem never went away because I never addressed my desire to use those kinds of foods, sugary sweets and snacks like that. That was my big go-to food addiction. I never gave up wanting to go back to them, and that was the big difference for me with shape. Is I just gave that up. Along the way I transitioned, and I realized that my relationship with food was never going to be the same again. Food was never going to be the way that I managed unhappy feelings or unpleasant thoughts or any kind of discomfort about any part of my life, whether it's relationship or family or work or money or weather or my overall health. It was just time to say, nah, if I don't want to have to diet again. I've been doing enough of that over the last 50 years. Um, Being able to embrace the reality that, I just have to be a different person and think differently was pretty profound. And, the funny thing is I always felt like quote unquote normal people, they never struggled with making good food choices. They just naturally did it somehow, some way, they just did it. And the reality is that every person who is responsible and grown up does that every day. We're not somehow exempt from making good, healthy choices for ourselves and taking responsibility for ourselves every day. And because of that, me embracing that truth, my old life and the way I related to food just went away. I don't mean to make it sound simple because it wasn't. It was a transitional thing. It took me a lot of thinking and a lot of commitment to the shape program to allow myself to transform that way. But that's what it means is as I look forward into maintenance, it's not going back to the way I used to eat and the kinds of foods I was denying myself because I wanted to reduce calories and I wanted to lose weight. It's realizing that my responsibility begins here and now, and I move forward in a totally different way. So anyway, I just welcome all the feedback I've gotten. I hope posting videos is okay. We'll give it a try and see if it even works. I could be just doing this again later, but typing it out anyway. So I hope it does. I'm loving this group so far. Please give me any comments. I would love to hear what you have to say. And thanks very much, fellow shape reclaimers.